Hey y'all, what is good? It's your girl Ganjanae and I'm live, baby. Yes. Happy Monday, y'all. I hope y'all had an amazing weekend, okay? I hope y'all seriously had an amazing weekend. It's good to be back. I did miss y'all, okay? Yes, thank you so much for being here. Let me go ahead and see who is here, y'all. I apologize for being a little late today or tonight rather. Um I was getting my kiddos situated. They've been giving me a hard time today, so I'm sorry, y'all. It took me a little minute to get them to lay down. It's bedtime. They got school in the morning, but they do not like the sound of bedtime. But that's just too dang bad, okay? But again, my apologies for being a little bit late, y'all. Okay, let me see who's here. 1 second. All right. Yes, like the video, okay? Yes. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Aqua. Yes, hit that like, okay? Please and thank you. Oh, thank you, Zipper. I'm fine. I actually did not fall asleep. I was just getting my kiddo situated, as I said. But yes, I appreciate your concern. I'm totally fine. I promise. Thank you, love. I see Chicken Coop. Hey, Chicken Coop. Hey, Ro. Hey, Lamborghini. Hey, love. You said, girl, the kids gonna do it every time. Well, you got stuff to girl. I'm like, y'all know I gotta go live, right? Y'all really doing this right now? Like, they do not care. They think it's funny sometimes, I be trying to spare them, but sometimes I be feeling like, okay, keep trying it. Okay, for real. He said I took the kiddos to see the King of Kings. Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, the kids loved it. Okay, I might have to take my kids to go see that. We be going to the movies a lot. But okay. Glad to hear you guys enjoyed it. Yes. All right, y'all. Again, thank you so much for being here. I so greatly appreciate y'all and also y'all's patience. Again, I'm so sorry. Y'all know I do not like being too late or, I just don't like to disappoint y'all, period. Okay, but again, my apologies. But let me go ahead and make my little announcements and let's get right into the show, okay? Um 1 minute. All right, y'all. Here's my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel, okay? There's also super chats and super stickers available as well as Cash App, okay? Or you can simply support the channel by just hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button while you at it. Share if you like. I will so greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the notification bell either. Okay. And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, you can send it to this email. Okay. I know that's easier for some of y'all. Or feel free to hit me up on either one of my social media platforms. That is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen. Okay. Yes. Also, y'all, we did start a book club. And speaking of that, y'all, I think we're gonna start just having a like live chat discussion of the book this coming up Saturday, okay? So if you have gotten the book or have been reading it, please join the book club. You'll see the link in the chat. I may have to post it again in the Ganjane Speaks chat again, but yes, if you are interested in doing that, we will be doing it on Saturdays. Just give me a little minute to think of a time. It's probably gonna be like around like 6:30-ish Pacific Standard Time because unfortunately I do work on Saturdays. So yeah, it would have to be sometime in the evening for me at least, okay? But other than that, yeah. Okay. So let me get the link one time for you guys really quick before we begin the show. Okay, because I will y'all know how I get. I get into it and I forget to do certain things. So I'm gonna do it while I'm thinking about it. Also, y'all, the first I don't know if we're doing it the first or second week of May. We are doing a juice cleanse, okay? So if you're interested in that as well, please feel free to join the Discord, okay? I'm gonna post the link in the chat here in a second. Um, all right, y'all. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So there we have it, y'all. If you're interested, you can, hit the link and join the Discord, okay? Um, but other than that, that's pretty much it, y'all, okay? Very good book, by the way. Aqua is the one that picked it out. So shout out to her. It's a really good book. I actually am thoroughly enjoying it. Okay, so if you're into like I don't even know what to call that type of genre. It's kind of like a like what would you say it is, Aqua? I think it's like it's realistic, but I really like how the author is very detailed with like descriptions of things and stuff like that. Like it just like he's the type of he or she, I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl, but they're the type of artist that helps you like envision in your head like what's going on in the book type of thing. So I really like it. It's a really good book so far, okay? But yeah, y'all, if you're interested, go ahead and join the Discord, okay? But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this tea, honey. Okay, it's been a lot going on this past weekend. As most of y'all know, I did not have a show on Friday. I did take my kids to a 3-day event, and it was amazing. It was so cool, y'all. I got to meet some like really cool voice actors. From all kinds of movies, animes, cartoons. It was just so lit. It was lit. Um, I did post a couple pictures in the Discord as well, for some of you, for the love buds and stuff like that. But yes, it was amazing. But yeah, it just felt good to, you know, give my kids some experiences that they never had. I really want to make their childhood. That's like really something I focus on, is just to make sure that they have a lit childhood, do things they'll never forget, or just create memories with them. So it was definitely a great time. We definitely had a time. Um, but yeah, with that being said, I'm just glad to be back here, y'all. I did miss y'all, and like I said, I hope y'all had a great weekend. Okay. But getting back into the show, yes, y'all, Chrisean did perform. Okay, if you want to call that a performance, she did. I guess pull up to some middle school, y'all. Okay, now she picking up middle school gigs. All right. I guess that's one of her world tour stops. I guess I don't know, y'all. But yeah, we're gonna get into that. Okay. Also, y'all, Blueface's side chick. Okay, uh, Angela, she pulled up to King of Crabs, y'all. Okay, she sure did. So we're gonna get into that. Okay, that's actually the side chick that Blueface had as his profile picture before he made it into a picture of Karlissa. Okay, so very interesting, very interesting. All right, so we're gonna talk about that. There's also a few other things I want to talk about, y'all, that's been going on. There is a little bit of footage going around of, Chrisean, her new boo. Okay, so we may get into that. Um, and then I also want to talk about China briefly, okay, because she was insinuating that, somebody in the Malones, got a bun in the oven, okay, and you already know we've been having our own suspicions, okay, but yeah, we're gonna talk about that as well as a few other things, okay? Also, we are going to be getting into Javon. He just celebrated his 8th birthday, okay? And of course, Jaden, did her thing with the birthday party. She always gives her kids these nice, extravagant, really cute little themed birthday parties, okay? She do. But yeah, y'all. Matter of fact, let me see. What should we start with? Let's go ahead and start with hmm. Yeah, let's go ahead and start with Javon actually, okay? So happy birthday, happy belated birthday to him. Okay. Jaden threw him like a soccer theme party, I think. Okay. So let me pull up the footage here. 1 second. Super cute. 1 second, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. Oop. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay. All right, let me share my screen here. All right. Well, let me take this picture down first. Okay. There we go. Fair use. Fair use. All right, now let me share my screen. Okay. So shout out to House of Blues. Okay. It says Blueface's family and close friends came together today to celebrate his son Javon's 8th birthday. Okay. So here's some videos and pictures, okay, from his birthday celebration. Happy birthday to him, okay?
Okay, we got 3 generations. We got all the grandmas, all the grandmas, all the grandmas. Hey, Sion. Hey, boo.
Okay, so that's Jaden's mom and Jaden's grandmama, okay?
Okay, we got 3 generations.
She looks cute in her little referee outfit, okay?
You look fine as fuck. Somebody come get our mom. What is she doing? Karlissa! What's your jean shorts on? My gastric. Yeah, you look fine as fuck. Karlissa, here, you can get the last piece of chicken. Karlissa, here, you can get the last piece of chicken.
I'm screaming. Nah, because Karlissa do be talking about that last piece of chicken, okay? She been holding on today. Gonna take my last piece of chicken. Okay.
That's good, bro.
Yeah. Jaden funny as hell for that, okay? Ciao.
Well, huh? Would you look at that? A bunch of Crips. Interesting. Well.
Okay.
Count of 3. On the count of 3, everyone say school. Count of 3. On the count of 3, everyone say school.
Okay, so I think that was low key her throwing some shade at D-Loke, who has something to say about her, basically, claiming schoolyard, whatever the hell she was doing at the end, the reunion, okay, the baddies reunion. So yeah, I think she was throwing a little bit of shade, okay. Like obviously, it didn't bother, these supposed Crip friends of hers or in blues or whatever, okay. And she talking about on the count of three, say school. So you already know what she was about to say, okay? Chub. Mm-mm-mm. And there's Journey. Okay. And then there's Callie, okay, and Journey, okay. Um, Callie is a cute girl, but this little baby hair right here is bothering me. Okay, even this part right here don't look right, but hey, you still cute though, girl. Okay, you next time you get a stylist, but I would mute this. But okay, so she had the little season 8 or Javon 8. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. All right, so she did a really good job putting his little birthday party together. It's good he has some family there, from both sides. Okay, so hey, happy birthday to him. I really hope he enjoyed it. He enjoyed his day. And yeah, I just love how Jada goes all out for her kids and makes it a special day for them every birthday. Like it just never fails. Okay, so shout out to her, shout out to them, and happy birthday. What is it? Taurus season? Isn't it Taurus season? Yeah, it's Taurus season. So shout out to the Tauruses. Okay, celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday to y'all. Turn up, turn up. Okay. Yes, yes. But yeah, y'all. Okay, let's check the comments. Let's see what people are saying. It says one thing nobody can ever call Jaden is a bad mom. That part is see family oriented fun. Jaden does that mom ish. She do. It says damn Papa Blue. If he didn't choose a side, he could have came. I'm weak. Right. Okay. Jay literally never played about her kids, and I love that for them. Exactly. It says them weight loss shots are making Jaden's figure go crazy. I'm here for it. She looks great. Jaden great grandma is so cute. She told Jaden she is proud of her. She needs to stop with the crip stuff. She has already been warned. She's truly not in it. Never been blessed in. I'm just saying. Jaden funny AF in her story post. Karlissa finally getting some chicken right, and a bunch of cribs. I'm so weak, right? And Jaden Alexis is straight funny AF with the last piece of chicken joke, and on 3 everyone say school joke. Yeah, I can't. I see why she be having tiny week because I'm rolling over here. And Jaden does this mommy stuff with ease. Love that. The journey looks exactly like Blue hair. Yes, she do. She do look like her pappy. And I love Carlissa and Callie being there. Blue's boys too. It's obvious where he belongs. Hopefully Blue sees that when he's out because he got a beautiful family, right? Right. It says Jaden big time mom. She don't play when it comes to her kids' birthdays. And all Blue boys showing up for support. That's love. Crack Rock could never. Yeah. At a point. I ain't gonna lie. Got a point. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. So he is now officially 8. Okay. He's getting big. Them kids is growing real fast. I swear, the time be flying. Time be flying, man. But let me check the comments. Let me see what y'all saying. 1 second, okay? Wait a minute. Um, let's see. Is it the movie Sinners is a flex, but not kiddo friendly? Okay. See, I've been hearing mixed reviews about that movie, but I think what I'm gonna do is just go see it for myself and just come up with my own opinion. Because some people said it was good, some people said it wasn't, it wasn't so good. So I don't know. Well, let me know what y'all think. Are you still waiting to see Bright? I'm still waiting too. Hey, Chris Blessing. You say, hey, Ganja Day, miss you on here. And hey, Melanie Mommy, missed you too, sis. Yes, it was a great time. Definitely was. He said we definitely need to get back into books. That part, I'm a writer and love reading. Oh, you're a writer? That's what's up. Yes, I love reading myself. I am definitely a bookworm. Definitely am. You said Krishan performed at a middle school in her Sunday's bed. Right, Ro, child. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. We is gonna talk about it. He said, I know Krishan trying to be like Blue. He was stopped by Highland, right? Right, that part. Is she trying to copy Blue? Blue will pop up at high schools. Yep, all the time. All the time. Yes, please hit that like on your way in, okay? Good morning, Bridget. Hey, Montanino. You say you think it's Chastity Prego or Tasiki? You think so? Hmm. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Javon so handsome, he looks like Blue. Yeah, he do look like Blueface. Yeah, very handsome young man. He is. Look just like his pappy. He said, you already know the rock tar's talking crazy. Yeah, right. Pissed me off. Follow me, he said to them, for the Lord has delivered your enemies the Moabites into your power. So they follow him down and seize the forest of the Jordan against the Moabites, permitting no. Okay. No one to cross. The Judges 3:28. Okay, sis. Come through with the scripture. Okay. Now you said Jenna makes a joke about the chicken. Had me laugh, right? That was hilarious. That's for real. She will not shut the hell like Karlissa. She will not shut the hell up about that damn last piece of chicken. Okay, that hurt her to her core, honey. That hurt her soul. Like, damn, I wanted that chicken. It was looking so good. You just had to take my last piece of chicken, child. That's crazy. Hey, Toby. He said Jay must watch us teasing her online. Oh, you know she do. And they all posted for the pic. Right, that part. Exactly. Yeah, the layout was very nice. She definitely did a great job putting his birthday party together. So I remember that live a couple years ago. That's when Jaden and Karlissa was on the outs, but their relationship is awesome. Yeah, now in Cali. Yeah, that part. That part. We said Journey's so cute. She bad as hell. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely her terrible twos. Okay. So yes, God today, Jaden is a great mother. Yeah, absolutely. No Rockhead. Yeah, I know the Rockhead is jealous. For sure. For sure. You said my son and May trusty boo, right? I got a Taurus brother. I already know. However, the party looked dope and full with family and love. Good, yeah, good job, Jada. Exactly, she did a wonderful job. She did. You can't compare Sean. Could never. Yeah, could never. Could never. Yeah, I just left my Ram season and got a tussle with the Bulls right after. My mom and daughter Dean, the only Tauruses I could tolerate. I'm weak. Child, right? Yeah, they be bullheaded. Them Tauruses do be bullheaded. Hey, Crow. I watched Sinners on my Fire Stick. It was okay. It was okay. I'm glad I didn't buy movie tickets though. Oh really? See, you gonna make me wait till it come on like Netflix or something. Child. It says, oh yeah, I forgot she was in her Easter white heels. Child. Y'all already cutting up. Ain't even showed the video yet. Y'all y'all are hilarious. Hey Belinda. Yes, please hit that like, okay? He says Sinners, haven't seen it, but the kid movie King of Kings was so cute. Yeah, the animation was amazing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. I know my kids would like that. I'm gonna have to take them. Karlissa really felt like her son was taken away that day. Yeah, the chicken. Yeah, the chicken moment. I'm weak. Excuse me, y'all. You said I was with Karlissa until she went on live after the party and bashed Jaden about the party and decorations. Oh, really? Did she really? Oh my god. See, that's why I can't like Karlissa. Just she give me a headache. She just do too much. Like, girl. Okay. Oh, I think I see her right here too. Child. She always got something to say. Like, girl, if you don't, like she just always got to ruin like a good moment. It's crazy. Hey, Melissa. But yes, okay. Um, yeah, let's go see what Karlissa talking about because I do see her right here. Like, what is wrong with you, lady? What could you possibly have to say about a successful birthday party? Like, it's always something. That's why I cannot stand her. She hot, then she cold. She yes, then she no. Okay. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna skip this part because we ain't got to that yet. Matter of fact, let me show y'all this first real quick. Before we even get into it. Okay. So here's another clip from Javon's birthday party. There he is with his mammy. Okay. Let's get into it.
Well, you better smile. Just at least one time.
Javon Porter.
Happy birthday, dear Javon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Well, you better smile. Just at least one time.
Javon Porter.
Happy birthday.
Okay. So it's good to see him smiling and happy, despite the circumstances. His father's away for a long while actually. Okay. So it's always good to see the kids smiling and in good spirits. I think Jada's doing a good job as a mother, to kind of still make them, just reminding them that they're loved and they're cared for and they have nothing to worry about. Okay. Yes, yes. So, hey, I'm not mad at it. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Okay, now let's go ahead and listen to what Miss Karlissa had to say, y'all. Okay. Joe. I don't even know if I want. I know she about to piss me off. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay. Hold on, y'all. One second. I guess we'll start it right here. All right, we'll start it right here. We'll just listen in real quick. Okay. Shout out to Ruby Kai. Let's get into it.
Not to whoop, hallelujah.
Oh my God, y'all, that was a great party. That was a great party. We partied like it was 1999. Hey, boo. You in Ohio? No, we in Cali. Good morning. My baby turned 8 yesterday, y'all. I'm an old grandma. I feel like an old ass grandma now. Girl, they 8, 9 years old. Oh my God, that's halfway grown. Yes, honey. Jaden need to make that her profession. She need to start doing parties for people because that was so cute. And she do a theme every year. I'm gonna go find Jonathan's 8-year-old birthday party so y'all can see how we did it in the 90s versus today, honey. Child, $5,000 party, $5 party, girl. I'd have made that party $5, honey, at the house. $5,000 party, a $5,000 party. Child, bye. Mm, that's them rich people problems, honey. Them is rich people problems, okay? Girl, y'all know how we do it. We got that motherfucking cake and ice cream from the grocery store, okay? We got that cake and ice cream from the grocery store with our food stamp card, okay? We would have got $100 worth of gifts. Girl, bye. We would have had the house packed out, wall to wall, okay? Wouldn't have been nowhere to stand in there. I'm gonna find one of Jonathan's parties, one of Jonathan's birthday parties, so y'all can see Jonathan. I got a picture of Jonathan's 8 or 9 year old birthday party, honey. Cost $5, okay? Shit, 5K, and you gotta buy some gifts too? Girl, bye. He ain't getting a $5,000 party until he grown, okay? So he could put in on that shit. Child, it was worth every dollar, I can tell you that much. But honey, I'd have put them Christmas lights up, wrote his name real big on the wall, put some motherfucking Christmas lights up on the girl. Ain't no way. Y'all got to be more creative. I will put the Christmas lights up, okay? I'll make the name Javon with the Christmas lights. Oh, you know, all you gotta do is get a little pen and pin the lights up to make it say Javon, okay? Then you get, girl. My kids' parties was in every room of the house. Y'all know how we do. The living room was for the grown-ups. The family room was for all the kids. You put the balloons on the motherfucking wall. You just put them all around the goddamn wall. You put balloons everywhere, okay? And if they want their name lit up, we're going to put some Christmas lights and pin it up and make it say Javon, okay? Girl, ain't nobody coming in there cooking no goddamn chicken and no macaroni and cheese for no couple of G's, okay? I'm gonna make this macaroni and cheese and this chicken my goddamn self. I'm gonna cook it all night long. Okay, I'm gonna be in this kitchen cooking back to back chicken in one couple big pans of macaroni and cheese. We gonna sit that shit out. Y'all know how we do in that Family Dollar tinfoil. Okay, we don't need none of them special colored paper plates. We just get them regular old white picnic plates. Girl, y'all know how we did in the 90s. We would have saved all that 5K, honey. And he would have thought it was the same party. Girl, I'd have baked them motherfucking cupcakes myself, okay, in the easy bake oven. Girl, we'd have made them cupcakes 5 at a time in the easy bake oven. Then we would have got that icing, you know, the little icing tube that you just squeeze on the top. You squeeze that icing on the top, okay? Fuck a DJ. I'm gonna turn this radio on, okay? 92.3 the beat. And y'all gonna dance in between songs. Y'all take a break. Okay, when the commercial come on, that's break time. Girl, bye. These new millennial motherfucking kids, honey, I'm telling you. Ain't no motherfucking way my kid would have got no 5Gs. I don't know. I don't give a fuck if we got it. I don't give a fuck if we rich. You getting a $5.99 party from Family Dollar. Girl, I spit my juice, my water, and my damn teeth out. I said, how much? Who? When? Girl, my kids would have just been mad, okay? I mean, they would have partied all night. 92 point. And we don't need no soccer instructor. The homeboy finna come over and put that ball between his legs and show them a few tricks, okay? Y'all know the homeboy know how to play soccer too. I said, girl, you could have got the homeboy to come over with the t-shirt on and do 5 tricks, okay? He'd have crip walked with that goddamn ball. What the girl? She had the food. She had the soccer instructor. She had the DJ, honey. You know, we DJ that shit ourselves. We cook that food ourselves. And girl, I'd have paid rent for 3 months with that 5K back then. Y'all don't know how to do it in these new millennials. Y'all doing way too fucking much in these millennials. I can't believe this shit. Girl, I told her we could have went down to Hawaii and floated and sipped on some Mai Tais and took a motherfucking babysitter with us. We could have took the babysitter with us. Okay? 5K on a day for a baby? Nigga, please. Girl, I'd have been in there all night long, baking them cupcakes, baking that chicken, honey. I'd have threw that shit in the Family Dollar pan and we'd have had a great fucking day. The instructor for the soccer would have been the homeboy and he would have did that shit in the middle of the goddamn street. Go on down there in the middle of that street. Y'all block off the other end. Y'all know how we do in the hood. Girl, we would have been boys in the hood for $5.99 and that motherfucker would have blocked that street off and they'd have kicked that soccer ball up and down that street, okay? And the homeboy the homeboy would have did the tricks. Girl, bye. I'd have put them balloons outside, inside, outside. Y'all know the $5.99 balloons at the Family Dollar. Girl, I'm telling you, shit. I said I couldn't breathe when she said that, honey. I must be old. I must be getting old, honey. I would have put a picture. I would have got my Polaroid camera out. Y'all know how we did in the 90s. We would have got that motherfucking Polaroid camera. And we would have took some pictures, a bunch of pictures of him. Smile, nigga. Just keep smiling. I'm going to take 20 pictures for you and put them and staple them onto these bags, okay? Girl, he would have smiled for 20 minutes and took them Polaroid pictures for free, okay? And I would have stapled them pictures to the kids' bags for them to take home. Girl, I thought some strippers, she said 5,000. I thought some strippers was about to pop out the back of something. Girl, some strippers and some goddamn crab legs or something. I said, hold on. Girl, we would have took over the whole block. The whole block would have been the soccer field. I can't believe these motherfucking kids. These child, then they had a nerve to talk about they don't want to do their homework. Girl, I'm going to show y'all a picture of Jonathan's 9-year-old birthday party, and I'm going to show y'all a picture of Javon's 9-year-old birthday party. Okay? Javon had an adult party, okay? That was an adult party, okay? 5K? 5K on a day? Let go, please. Girl, I'm about to... Girl, because y'all know back in the day, me and Jaden was fighting over chicken. Now she over here buying $5,000 worth of chicken. Girl, I would have went out there and killed the chicken for you, gutted the chicken, and fried the chicken myself. Girl, I thought she said 5K. I thought they was about to pop some bottles and strippers out the back. I'm just too old for this, honey. I am not. Okay, don't ask me to put in on it or none of that shit. Okay, it ain't gonna happen. Girl, that was bail money. 5K?
Okay, I've heard enough. I've heard enough. Oh, my bad, y'all. But yeah, so basically, it sounds like she was just flabbergasted at the fact that Jaden had spent 5K or more on Javon's birthday party. Okay, now if you aren't willing to spend that much on your kids, just say that. Okay, especially when you have the means. Like Jaden is definitely in her bag. So if she wanted to spend a little, if she wanted to spend a little bag on her son's birthday, why not? Okay. She's talking about what she would have done in the situation, but it's like, obviously from what we've heard from Karlissa, okay, she was a struggling single mom, okay? She's a struggling single mom, trying to get her acting career off the ground and stuff like that. Didn't, wasn't too successful at that really, okay? Um, but still, like, if you, let's say it did work out for her and she was getting all these acting gigs and stuff like that, like, so you telling me you're not finna, spend a nice little bag on your kid? I mean, me personally, I for sure would, because I mean that's who I do it for. It's for my kids. I wouldn't be complaining about the price. I wouldn't, as long as I'm able to give my kids a nice birthday party. If I have the means to do that, I absolutely would. No doubt about it. You know, Now some things you could be a little bit more frugal with, but if she wants to do, hey, if she wants the best of the best for her kids, what's the problem? If she want to spend what she want to spend on her kids, what is the issue? Okay, so it's just like whatever. To each his own, really. Okay, for real, for real. But hold on, let me see what y'all saying about this really quick. Hold on, really quick here, y'all. I see Tara. Hey, Tara. You hit the like. Thank you, Miss Lady. Hey, sis. Nicole didn't bash Jaden. She spoke truth about spending so much on a child. Oh, on a child's birthday. Oh, you agree to it? You agree? I mean, I get where she's coming from, but everybody's not gonna be like that with their kids. Like, I know for me, it's like I don't mind coming. I don't. It's never a problem for me to come out of pocket for my kids. Like, you know. But like I said, to each his own. 1 second. Lisa, can anyone see how Chrisean is looking like a straight up homeless person? Her. What's up? Wait, you mean her? I think you meant her karma is all over her. Back where she started, a Baltimore thigh. Ciao. Not the Baltimore thigh. Yeah, we gonna get into it, Bridget. Yeah, they're not her kids technically. She acts like her and Blue are together. Oh, Karlissa. Yeah, she can do a little too much when it comes to Blueface for sure. But I think I don't know. Like I think she just love her kids like that. I don't know. The only thing Karlissa fake on saying, Jay is her grandchild. Oh, Junior is her grandchild. And she knows he's not. Yeah. To be determined, I guess. Let's see. You said John and Jaden were destined to have beautiful children. And look at their mothers. Yeah, they are gorgeous. They absolutely are. Yeah, even the grandma, the great grandma. Um, Yeah, see, my kid's grandma is the same way. She do not play about her grandkids. She don't. He said, "Damn, Karlissa, just be happy. Your cray cray ass got invited. I'm so weak, right, Aqua? And she definitely could have kept that to herself, honestly. You know, Krishan is gonna stay junior in a seat with a crowd on his second B day. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing as usual, right? Absolutely. Okay, sad." Sad, and it's low key right around the corner. Low key right around the corner because let's see. He's I think he's about to be what, 20 months coming up? Yeah, he about to be 20 months. On the 3rd of May. 20 months. That's crazy. We still ain't seen the baby crawl, walk, run, hold his own bottle. Okay. Don't get me started. But it's like, no, like everybody's ignoring that. Everybody's not everybody, obviously, but it's a lot of people that ignore that fact. Okay. Okay. Like there's literal receipts. You don't see this baby doing nothing. He's constantly being held. Okay. He could barely sit up on his own. Like it's sad. He said, "Carlos is the old folks talking how expensive it be." And she talk her ish. Yeah, it could have been worse. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And she good at doing that, ain't she? He said she should just shut up and say it was nice and nothing else. Wow. Yeah, all the extra shade. Yeah, right. Like that didn't even need, like I said, that didn't even need to be said for real. But y'all know how Karlissa is. She probably tipsy or something. Okay. Yeah, Jaden definitely don't care at all. He said you could definitely tell Jaden spent some money, but Javon deserve it. Great, yeah, great memories. That part. That part. He said I've dealt with a messy baby daddy's mother my whole life. Yeah, but she definitely shows up after talking crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But then it kind of like complicates the relationship between, you know, the the baby dad's mother and the baby mama. Okay, for sure. Like it comes to a point where I ain't gonna want to deal with you at all. Like, okay, and she could never just give flowers to Jaden without adding all the extras. There's nothing wrong with what Jaden spent, right? Yeah, I totally agree. You know, no, she probably. I think the whole reason why she is working as hard as she is for them kids. So why not, spend a little bag on them? You know. And if you think about it, 5K is really not that much. Like Karlissa was definitely low key exaggerated a little bit. But maybe it is a lot to some people. I don't know. To each his own, but um, she definitely could have kept that to herself. Okay. And she doesn't care about cause where's my duct tape? Right? She do it for them kids, baby. They ask me what I do and who I do it for. How I come up with it? Up in the studio. And maybe she jealous because she couldn't spend 5K on any of her children's birthday. Right. That part, Denitra. I mean, that's what it's giving. That's definitely what it's giving. Okay. And she gonna be on social media crying if Jaden blocks her access to the kids. You already know. You already know. And while 5K, but he probably got that back in cash from all Blueface friends. Yeah, I know they were throwing him cash. Right, Toby, that part. He said, I dispose On the live verse, Carlissa playing the game and says whatever. She's not a problem. Like the Malones. Yeah, that part. That part. Yeah, this is Karlissa. She would have done the same ish to her daughter too. This is Karlissa. Yeah, that is her. Karlissa gonna be Karlissa, I guess. Okay. And Cloutlissa. And believe that Jaden knows how she is. That's what she has to deal with. Yep, never fought her though. Exactly, Chicken Coop. That's a good point. Hello? He said Carl said Tara said inflation and recession doesn't matter. And Carl P sleep. Right? Yes, hit that like, okay, please and thank you. Not Karlissa as a pinata. You know it.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm screaming. Yo, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. You could compare Blue and Javon's party. Shut the F up, Karlissa. Right. Right. He said it's a lot for my sister I did spend for her baby shower. Yeah, and a lot of people pay to put it together. Right. Right. I saved for my cousins and my family and friends and cousins. Oh yeah, that part. You know. It's no problem. Like when it comes to family, I don't mind spending it. Like, family, loved ones, all that. Even my love buds. I done did a couple, giveaways on here. I don't know. It ain't nothing to me. Money's really not any, it don't really matter to me. Like, yeah, it in some capacity it does because at this point you need it to survive. Okay, in today's world, but other than that, like, if I got a little extra, I don't mind, giving it. Like, I don't know, especially when it comes to my kids, when it comes to family, loved ones, like my supporters. All it, I love giving back for sure. I love spending. He said, if Jade and Alexis have the money and she do, so yeah, go all out. Exactly, Bridget. That part. She got a nice little check from Zeus. Okay, so if she want to spend a little 5K, hey, I probably would have did the same sheet. Okay, honestly, I would have had Tommy the Clown there. I would have I would have did it all the way up. What face paint? Okay, bouncer, bounce house, all that. Like, gift bags, all that. And then why would Karlissa broadcast Jaden's pockets? Be her business. Exactly. That was kind of interesting. But see, the people around Karlissa need to understand that she cannot hold water for sheep. Okay. So you gotta be really mindful what you tell this lady. Any type of information, you gotta be real careful with her because she will tell it. Okay. She cannot hold water, child, at all. And he said, I really spent so much for the whole baby shower. What if oh, wow. But it's okay because people gave us gifts for the party because they didn't want to buy material things. Oh, yeah. Bless your heart, Chris Blessing. Bless your heart. It's going to come back to you. For sure. For sure. Like, I don't went all out for I mostly go all out for my kids, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Like, my kids, nothing's too expensive when it comes. If they want something, you know what I mean, and they have, they earned it or stuff like that. Like, yeah, I'm getting it for them. Absolutely, no problem, no problem. Like this little event we went to this past weekend. I didn't even like. As soon as we found out about it, because we had it's the store we be going to. Like, we're regulars. And they was telling us about it, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." And my kids were like, "Yeah, can we go? Can we go?" I was like, "Dang, they gonna want to go." So, like, literally, like that weekend, I had booked our little, I got us our little tickets, like 3-day passes and stuff like that. And I'm glad I did because they really enjoyed themselves. They got to see like like some cool, like it was so cool, y'all. It was so much, but I ain't gonna get into that because I ain't trying to talk y'all ear off. But just as an example, like when it comes to my kiddos, I'm willing to spend that bag for sure, for sure. You know, my kids done had the greatest experience already. Okay, I do not play about that, so I don't blame Jaden. Hey, Tara. It is not bad to spend money on a party if there are a bunch of people there. Exactly. Exactly. I spent a lot on my daughter's birthday parties when she was little. Yeah, if you have it, spend it. Exactly, Bridget. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. His birthday, if you're referring to Junior, is on the 3rd, September 3rd. Yep. You said Journey is how many months before her third B-Day? I couldn't believe she was only 2. Yeah, I know Journey is a Leo, so I believe she's an August Leo. I think her birthday's in August, if I'm not mistaken. Um, 1 second. He may be early September, but he is so tiny. Yeah, he should be eating food. Yeah, milestones. Exactly, Chris Blessing. Hello? He's literally about to be 20 months, y'all. 20. 20. Okay? That's crazy work. That is crazy work, okay? Why have we not seen him walking? I'm confused. I'm concerned. Okay, all kind of shit. You think he's a paraplegic? Yeah. Oh, that's sad, man. That is so sad. As his mother continues, I ain't gonna get into it, y'all. We gonna talk about it. There's still too many people turning a blind eye when it comes to baby Chrisean. Exactly, it's crazy. It's crazy. They rather say mind your business, mind your business. It's on the internet. Clear as day, okay? Clear as day. Yes, absolutely. Hashtag save Junior. Hey, Ari. Let's see. Yeah, Junior can't even roll over. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's unfortunate. Super sad, man. I really feel for that baby. I really do. And she really low key mad. Jaden got her little music. Yeah, popularity. Right. Yeah, she probably is a little, might be a little bit of hate going on. Okay. Let's see. You said that girl knows that she can leave her kid anywhere and he'll be in same exact spot, regardless of how long she leaves him. Yeah, it's sad, man. Sad, unbelievable, just crazy. Crazy. Yeah, always talking too much. Always. Yeah, we need to swap emails and do something nice for country. Aw, thank you, Montanino. That's so sweet. He said, end of the day, exactly. If you got it, spend it on them. Exactly. That part. Why not? You think he's immobile? Right. He said, I'm guilty of overspending on my kids' B-days. They're good kids, never complaining. So if we got it, yeah, they got it. Exactly. Exactly. And Junior should have a special stroller not being carried all the time. Exactly, Melanie Mommy. Hello? Okay. Literally either carried or being pushed in that stroller. We rarely see him. We barely even seen him standing up. Okay. Even when she did that little sit down or whatever you want to call it after her little concert. Okay. When she, I guess, called herself premiering her or debuting her new hit single, quote unquote. Okay. Yahweh. She literally held him the whole time. I'm like, so you're not gonna let him stand up, hold on to your leg, nothing, and to me that was very telling. Okay. That was very telling. She didn't want to let him down. Like she was not putting that baby down. Okay. Crazy, crazy, crazy. He said it's normal for good moms to go all out, especially if they got exactly. Exactly. And the new dude is too young to step in and tell her better. Exactly. Okay. I got some things to say about him because child, he do seem a little. I see why people think he is stud because he do be kind of giving that in certain angles. Okay, he do be kind of giving that, and then he is a little. I don't know. Like I was watching his because I seen this video. And they was like on the field or something like that. They was like on some like I don't know if it was a football field, whatever, but he was looking like some of his mannerisms was real like sassy to me. Okay, I don't know, but I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that once we get around to it. Okay. You said Karlissa seemed low key jealous of how much Jay spent, but I also got what she was saying. But if you got it, yeah, your kids got it too, right, Kaya? Right. Yeah, I understand what she was saying. Like make your money stretch is basically what she was saying. That's all she could have said. Like 5,000. That is. I mean, for a kid's birthday party. I mean, I guess you could say that's kind of a yeah. I guess that's a lot of money, but like I said, when it comes to the kids, it don't. I mean, me personally, I don't really. I will be willing to spend that on my kid's birthday party for sure. But um, I think she was just trying to say like, you could have definitely spent way less on a birthday party. Get a nice little cake, just be more frugal. Okay. She's talking about some family dollar this, family dollar that. Okay, so chill. A mess. A mess. But hey, if you got it, spend it. Okay. I would. And they might as well get him a chair because we all expected this. No, yeah, only ones. Denying it is the rock ties, that part. You said Chuck E. Cheese and unlimited tokens for my kids. Yeah. Right, right. Right. You know. That's what I did for my daughter's last birthday party. I took her to Chuck E. Cheese with some family members, you know. And she had the time of her life. Her, my son, everybody, all the kids. Yeah, I couldn't believe that she was on the boat ride. Yeah, with baby Chrisean. Yeah, I didn't know he was on her lap stiff as a board. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Yes, honey. I can't believe she had him in that little contraption. Like insane. It's unfortunate, but she focused on Junior and not Blue. This could be figured out where he could get help. Right, that part. He said, "Girl, we gonna judge." Right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. If he has to be so low dealing with Rock, yeah, it's crazy. Okay. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I figure with no giggity. I'm so weak. He said, no, I figure you need his mother to step in. This girl is wrong for everybody, but especially him. Exactly. Mm-mm-mm. She all at the park and doing kid-ish when it's supposed to be Junior having fun. Yeah, it makes me so hot. Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely insane. Hey, C. Lachey. He said if I was his mom, ain't no way my son is and my son is older than her. I ain't Karlissa, but hell no. Right, right. Yeah, when OMG like showed a video where the suspect did a bump of Coco. Wait, huh? Chill. What I miss? And that boat was dangerous. Yeah, for him. Yeah, it was dangerous. She already don't know how to hold a child, a baby correctly. Okay, we done seen her at Walmart. All right. I don't think 5K is a lot for celebrity kids. Yeah, Jaden not gonna be cheap for her kids like Rock, who buys Junior the minimum of every exactly, Ari. If that. Okay. So what happened to this spiritual journey? Yeah, Yahweh, and where is Rick in a minute? Have she got the picture? And jump ship, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get into that because yeah, I have questions myself. Did she know how to pick them green and slow? Right, right. That part. That part. Okay. But yeah, y'all. So let's go ahead. Let's move right along, y'all. I don't even know where to begin. Matter of fact, yeah. Um, let's get into Angela real quick. Let's get Angela out the way really fast. So she did go to King of Crabs, I think this past weekend. Okay. I think I think yesterday or something like that. Let me pull it up for you guys here. Okay. Make it bigger for y'all. All right, let me share my screen. All right, shout out to Black Tea Queens. Okay. Let me make sure this is big enough for y'all. It says Blueface longtime friend Ange went live from the King of Crabs Instagram page supporting King of Crabs, telling fans to pull up. Okay. Okay. Ange is in the back on the scene and she is supporting her longtime partner, Blueface. Okay. Ooh, let me turn it up, y'all. I think I got it on mute. Make sure. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Ciao. Here we go.
Yeah. We in here? Okay. Pull up. Ooh. Not the little one. The big one. But damn, y'all, we killed this shit. Picking up to go before it wouldn't be up there either. Yes. Here, just for you, Ryan. Oh. Y'all pull up. Ryan's the boy.
Pull up. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
You were. This is the best meal of my life.
we had hella shit. $600.
I'm not going to waste stuff.
We got what we get, Ryan? Crabs. Pull up.
Okay. So she out here supporting her boo, I guess. I don't know what this supposed to be, but yeah. Okay. So hey, I mean, that was nice of her, I guess. That was nice of her. Like I said before, she was the girl that he had on his display picture on his Instagram before he turned it into a picture of his mom. Okay. So, obviously they are talking to each other. I mean, she's always been in the background. I mean, actually, allegedly, she was around way before. I don't want to say way before, but a little bit before Jaden had came into the picture. When they was in high school and stuff like that. Okay, so she's kind of just been in the background this whole time. All right. A miss. But let's check the comments and see what people are saying. It says Krusty's groupies was dragging that girl to filth on her live. Lot they mad. I don't get it. They act like Blue their man or something. Right. And she's cuter than Chrisean. How long has she been a side chick again? I guess she's up next after all this time and kids, right? And she's so much of a better promoter than the one who claimed to be a co-owner, right? They try to move on up to the top spot after the two before her were more favored. Wow, embarrassing, right? I'll never forget her whiny voice on the phone to Blue, upset that he was showing love online to his fiance, only the mother of his kids and partner for 10 years, right? In the same way Sean has that voodoo cat, I swear Blue has that voodoo D, because how to all these women continue to embarrass and all supporting him, right? Right, yeah, she's weak. She's been around so long, yet we only catch glimpses of her here and there. Only heard of her because of Karlissa, right? Yeah, girl, we don't give a F. Eat your food and move around. You're the next victim. Type she, okay? Her energy is so good. Really beautiful girl. Like her usually get a pretty bad attitude to go with, but she's got the whole bag going on. Big ups to her for sticking by a lifelong friend too. We want the real owner, Chrisean, not the one that's been used for years. Oh Lord, don't get me started. There go again. There go them Rockefellers, them fans. Okay. Yeah, his first love and lifetime friend. She is the real reason behind him and his mom's reconciliation, and I love that for them. And she's actually a person. Jaden probably don't mind her kids being around. According to Karlissa, her and Jaden are good. So if he chooses to be with her, I hope it works out for them. It says, she's so sweet and unproblematic and so pretty. And she might as well tell her story, how she met Blue, like the other pygmies. Right. Okay. So yeah, I mean it's good she's, supporting him. I guess she went live on the King of Crabs page, so maybe Blueface is finally, I don't know, like, could he be finally coming around to her? I mean, me personally, I don't think so. I think Blueface is gonna continue to keep her, in the back burner. I think he's gonna continue to, make her one of many on his roster. Okay. Definitely don't feel like Blueface is ready to settle down anytime soon. Um, you know, but hey, if she keeps waiting long enough, maybe he'll consider making her his one and only. I don't know. Okay. I don't know, because I mean, she's sticking around. She done got this man tatted. I think she got him tatted like on the inside of her lip or something like that. Okay. So I guess we shall see what happens, y'all. Guess we shall see what happens. Hold on, let me check the comments really quick here. 1 second. Wait a minute. He said Jaden ain't working no high career job. Economy is down and the internet money checks aren't guaranteed. We spend on our kids very well. Your common sense is what I'm saying. She haven't been booked. She has been booked though. Jaden has been getting some bookings. I know it was like one or two of them that she didn't that she had to cancel. But other than that, she's been getting to her bag. She's been getting to her bag. So yeah, I don't know, child. I had about you said I had a boat in MD and other places, and you can't take babies that way out there. Yeah, I hope that was a joke and they didn't go out there. Interesting. Huh. I wonder who approved of that then. Angela is very pretty. But she sounds slow. And she said pull up so many times it irked me. Right, Ari, right. Then he said it was on the live when she was in the car. Oh, really? What she's talking about? I'm gonna have to check that out. We gonna have to go be nosy. I mean, it doesn't surprise me because I think I've told y'all like a few times that, I remember like Tesiki, like even Tesiki literally came out, was calling her a crackhead. Like there was somebody else that called her a crackhead. I think Bonnie Lachey might have been one of them. Like it was a few people that called, like, and I was just like, why do they keep saying this girl is a crackhead? Like, so do she really be doing that? Okay, now, I'm gonna say allegedly, but I just noticed that a lot of people be saying that about her. You know, and it's like for people to be around her, I don't think they would necessarily call her a crackhead unless they done seen her do crack. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's see. And she probably put something on his books, right? I'm so weak. For real. Yeah, Karlissa must have been one of those moms that got her kids clothes at not Factory to You, but got her clothes at Nordstrom's. Factory to You is crazy.
Good, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
Nah, that part. Okay. Literally. Literally, or like Falas or something, child. Okay. I get trying to save money, but it's like you can't be cheap with everything. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like maybe I'm just different. Like, I mean, me personally, it don't really matter. Like, I like I done bought some stuff off Sheen. I done bought some stuff off like, more higher brand, stores, but you know, I do the same for my kids too. Like, yeah, we go try to save money here and there, but at the same time, we go get ourselves something nice. We go have some nice things, okay? For real. That's hilarious. And he said, I bet Chrisean got her fist balled up and punched the air only months ago. And like she was gonna run the restaurant. Right, it's a lie all the time. Exactly, Melanin Mommy. Talking about she run that restaurant. Talking about my husband. Okay. Child. A mess. You think it's only support? Okay, okay. Could be. He said Angie's nice looking. She looks clean. Yeah, she do look clean. She do. Yeah, Jada needs every dollar, Montanino. Oh, you think so? I think Angela stays in the background quietly because she probably receiving monthly allowance. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. He said the lips that gotta hurt. I ain't even paying attention to her lips. Child. If Jada Lux has been booked and busy, maybe you referring to Chrisean, right? Hey, Diddy. He said, I think they're just good friends. Oh, okay. Could be. Could be. Um, he said, I took my baby on a boat. I was scared because I can't swim. Had that good old life jacket. Yeah, I'd be scared too. I would be scared too, for real, for real. But yeah, y'all, okay. So I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. I'm gonna show y'all that real quick. Now let's go ahead and get into um Chrisean, okay. So she did have a little performance or gig, whatever you want to call it, um at some sort of middle school. Okay. So let me show y'all that real quick. I might even gonna say too much. I'm gonna just let y'all, we just gonna watch it. Okay. And we'll get into the commentary after. So let me share my screen here. All right, shout out to in some more. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. Well, let me read this first. It says Chrisean is doing pop-ups at middle schools in her city, out of Blueface playbook, but it doesn't look like the turnout and traction is matching. Towards the end of the live, it was mentioned that this was arranged as a favor to Rican, yet she wasn't there to perform their song, God's Child. All said and done, don't brag about pulling in numbers when you're in your own city, picking up favors for Rican and struggling to stay on. I'm so weak. Child, let's get into it.
You should have stayed home.
Okay, and this is another song. This is the testimony song. Me and Rika, she's not here. This is used to be her little school she used to go to. Shout out to her teacher. But like, yeah, you know, I just came here to praise God with y'all.
So, this is Rican's. I guess this is the middle school Rican, the menace, her little friend, had went to as a middle schooler. Okay, so Chrisean is basically there, you know, because I guess Rican wasn't able to show up for some reason. I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't show up to your own middle school performance. Okay, so now Chrisean's in there trying to, you know, get the show going. Okay. Which is a hot mess, but yeah. Ciao. Nobody checking for you, Otis, okay?
I'll be right, you know. Huh? Thank you. The next one is God's Child. Jesus, who I call when I'm down.
Yes, Lord. Jesus, the one who I call him down. Yes, Lord.
Jesus, who I call
When I'm down. Yes, Lord.
Jesus, who I call when I'm down.
Word to God. Yeah. 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 Lord. Yeah, Lord. These kids are so happy. Thank you, Lord.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is terrible. And this is what she's calling a performance. Okay. She literally ad-libbing the whole song, not even singing for real. Okay. It's not giving. It's not. Like, this is actually pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Like, what is going on here?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Lord, I'm lost in the church, searching for the Lord. It's inside, it's a black hole. Really, I was lost in the world never found. I switched up the message and I chose to settle down. But don't get it misconstrued, cause I'm saved, but I'm able. She just show love, but he still flip tables. I'll be okay. I will be
Glory to God. Hallelujah. Amen.
Praise God. Okay. We're going to go back to that one more time.
think this one count, y'all. We gotta praise God.
Gotta praise God. Hallelujah. Need to praise God back into the school. Gotta say hallelujah. Thank God.
Come on.
So we might have to get in the music, so y'all got to behind that seat and right
He's lying, he's lying. Hey, not too much. Let him have fun. It's only gonna be a little bit of us. Come on, y'all. Let's get it out. Ready to go. Oh, y'all know the colors, okay? Okay? All right, all your hands in the up. Okay?
The teacher's happy.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
It's only one way. It's God's way. Yahweh. Yahweh. There's only one way. It's Yahweh. So the money in the university, you get this the cloud. I mean, that's from here. That's from here. I'm not trying to see the light, but all these demons keep attacking me. Women from the next world saying it's toxicity, but they don't know he must be my only son. That's why I just want to let him know when I think I'm done. Come on, you got that one more drug. I say he gave me that fire, I right to let him die. Crying out to God to help me with these hard times. No one knows how it's all going up in me, son. Was locked away when I found out he's a piece of murder. He picked me up from the bottom and then he changed my life. And now I'm singing Yahweh. Yahweh. There's only one way, it's Yahweh. 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 There's only one way, it's Yahweh. No matter what the things, I'll follow God's way. And no matter what I do, they'll take it the wrong way. It's my fault that I let the world in.
He's so fucked Yahweh.
There's only one way, it's Yahweh. 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 There's only one way, it's Yahweh. 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 There's only one way, it's Yahweh. 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 There's only one way, it's Yahweh. Yahweh.
They fucked up. They going crazy, Lord God. Don't step on my baby foot. Don't pull her hair. Watch it. Watch out. Watch out. It is fine. Oh my Jesus.
I'm scared to awkwardly evangelize, but I don't know how to do it. Sometimes I'll be like,
Just walk in the spirit and do it.
I know, but I was scared, okay? You know, like, hey, oh, you was on live this whole time?
Before you leave, I gotta thank you. Hold on, let me tell you.
Hold on,
Say
give
this.
me
So listen.
Real loud, hey.
Because you know Jolene, that's my baby. Hello, and the fact that she did this, so I had this that's my girl. And the fact that y'all did this for these kids and people ain't doing nothing, is that, I mean, it's beautiful. Right? And you're doing it for nothing. Out of the kindness of me. That's right. So I had these made. Yes, I did.
Oh my God.
And it says, hold on.
Okay,
All right. So it's from the 8th graders at Southwest Academy. Jolene on there too. All right.
No, this is my live.
Oh, it's your live. Oh, okay. All right, live.
This is my sister live.
So listen. All right. So this is for you. Listen, this is for you.
Oh, thank you.
And this is for Jolene. So tell her, take care of herself. Rican.
Thank you, Rican.
Thank you, Rican. Your godmommy loves you. Goddaddy over there. That's a godfather right there. And I'm a godmother. We love you. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much, and they will never forget this party. Thank you.
At all, because they definitely enjoyed it.
No, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, these kids, I'm all for the
It was
kids.
beautiful though. Come on, Abby. Give me my baby. No, guard my sister. I got to guard the baby. I want to let her get a little picture because they want a bed. Yo, wait. Home. Go over there. You should have stayed home.
Okay, child. Bra just all out. Oh Lord, a mess. A mess. A mess. Okay. And don't get me started on that so-called performance. That was terrible. What is going on here? Okay. This y'all queen? Okay. That was terrible. Like, I'm so serious. Like, that. Wow. Okay. She sounds horrible live.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Corny, lame, boo, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
Okay. Ciao, a mess. And then the whole thing was really for Rican, but for some reason she didn't pull up. She didn't show up. Okay. I wonder why not. I'm real curious about that. But yeah, y'all, let's read the comments to see what people are saying about this. It says boob spilling out around kids per usual. Yep. Yahweh. And Baltimore did not care about Chrisean like that. Some dude posted a video of him and his friends laughing at her while she was walking down the street the other day. Her fan base really is majority kids and elderly women. Absolutely. Okay. What do y'all expect from a groupie turned side chick? Right. The baby didn't wake up not one time. Goodness. Yeah, that's crazy. Man, her fall off needs to be studied. I honestly think she never thought she would get far. The well has really dried up, that part. And but her sister don't give a ish about nothing but a restaurant. Hello? Okay. Somebody said not cafeteria tours. I'm weak. And nothing but a bunch of kids. Yep, teeny boppers. I knew it was getting bad, but not this bad. Couldn't she perform at her BF's, her boyfriend's college? Right. Right. How desperate is this? She struggled to fit into her purity outfit, rocking a chair of Nana church shoes. I mean, rocking a pair of Nana church shoes. I'm so weak. And she said she don't leave the house if it's less than 100K though. Right. Cloud and Jay for getting paid 20K. Hello? Hello? Clock eats. Did she tell that kid go over there or you should have stayed home? Are you gonna force them to act like they like it, right? Oh, and I remember Jada performed at that high school. They spent days trolling her, but at least it was a high school. It was packed and the crowd was lit. This in elementary school. Child. Mm-mm. And somebody said, they make me nauseous using Jesus Christ. Right. They are the complete opposite of everything he stands for. Hello? Okay. Just playing with God. And this reminds me of when Karlissa had to give her an outfit to wear for her birthday date. Child. That's crazy. It's a hot mess. Okay. But yeah, y'all. That was her, I guess, her little performance she called herself doing at a middle school, which happens to be the middle school that Rican had went to as a child. Okay. No, I'm still very curious as to why Rican was absent. It's kind of interesting. Okay. Kind of interesting. But let me check the comments real quick. 1 second. Yeah, she do got him covered up. Yep, standing there, right? And the kids are just noticing the chaos. This is not the right messenger. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, April. Go away. He said, please turn that off. This should drive me crazy. Yeah, it was terrible. I ain't gonna lie. Child. And he might not even be in the stroller. She might just be active for optics. Yeah, that's a good point. He said, I'm convinced she either is or was recently pregnant. I think so too, for sure. For sure. Absolutely. You say emotional damage. The funny thing is she thinks she's doing it big. Right. She thought she did her big one walking out the door like that. Like, girl. Okay. Child amen. Yeah, they were trying to pull that Spirit Halloween wig off her head. Not the Spirit Halloween wig. Yeah, all of them do too much, but not enough when it comes to faith. If y'all know what I mean. Yeah, that part chicken coop for sure. I know exactly what you mean. Did she unfollow Tareen? I'm not sure. But we can definitely check. You always here in the bushes. Oh, well, I appreciate that, April. Appreciate you coming out of the bushes real quick. Shout out to the people in the bushes. He said this we're at the school that booked her. Right. Crazy. Crazy. Ain't got nothing to do with her. It's like, oh, Rika not pulling up, but I'm just gonna show up. You know, even though it has nothing to do with me, really. Okay. I'm just the extra. At this point, I'm just the plus one. Ciao. And she might as well have when Rika said she wasn't going, if she did, she said she wasn't gonna show up, she shouldn't have showed up. Okay, because she definitely could have kept that performance, quote unquote. Okay. Like that was terrible. He said, why is she dressed inappropriately in front of those children? Right, that part. That part, he said that's a nonprofit performance. Get that out of here, Chrisean. Right, Miss Lady? I'm so weak. That part. That part, yes, hit the like, okay? He said that performance was trash. It was. It really was. It was terrible. I hope it was free. That's very sweet if she did it for the kids, I guess, but it still gave me anxiety. I just realized I stopped breathing. Yeah, during the performance. Right. Yeah. It probably was a nonprofit performance. Try to get her music out there, which is crazy because, for somebody who acts like they just got all the answers and is better than everybody else, it's crazy how, you slowly having to humble yourself, okay? It's crazy. So if that was a concert I paid for and it went like it did, I would have been pissed. Yeah, refund like that. Yeah. Right. No, for real. I would have been hot too. Like, I want my money. It's my money and I want it now. She's never been a good performer. Right, that part. Like everything was just off. Everything was just off. And I'm definitely tired of that wig. Okay. You said I get why they throw eggs at her. I'm so weak. Nah, for real. You said Christian is always 304 set up clean. Yes, recipes Quran. Right, that part. Yes, absolutely. And Save Junior. For sure. It's sad, man. Yes, justice for Ronnie. So we can all seeing it better than her. Right. Okay. Like what the hell was that? I'm sorry. That was bad. That was terrible. Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. It's like she wasn't even trying. Like she's like, whatever, He said, Didn't even let her on the auditorium stage, right? Child. Right. In the cafeteria with it. Okay. Child, a mess. Said, why don't she perform at her college she went to for 2 years? Oh my gosh. Y'all are hilarious. Nah, that part. Okay.
That's good, bro. Oh.
Yeah. I am so weak, cuz for real. Okay. Oh my god. You said I take my kid out that school immediately? That part? That part? Because who approved of this? Who approved of this happening? I don't care if if you from Baltimore, it don't matter to me if you're from my city. Like if you're not a good example to the children, you're not coming. Okay. For real. I don't care what kind of accolades you think you got or I just don't understand why anybody would want this girl performing, talking to the kid, not any of that. Okay. Do y'all not know who this girl is? Y'all from Baltimore, but I know y'all know something. Okay. Like for real. And the baby's always covered up, quiet with limited movement. Exactly. And is. It is. I haven't seen Rican since the altercation with the the God's child. Right, that part. It's the last we've heard from her. Okay. Say, gosh, day, please don't fall asleep on us again. Oh no, I'm not falling asleep on y'all. I know I was yawning, but no, I ain't gonna fall asleep on y'all. I got y'all. Okay. He said everyone was angry I read, but this is worse in my opinion. He was angry I read, but this is worse in my opinion. Oh, I think you talk about Sexy Red, huh? I think I seen something about her earlier. They see the teachers walk away. Right. They're like, I listen to this bullshit. Okay. You said at this point Millie Vanilli performed better. You know it.
That's good, bro. Oh.
Yeah. Y'all are hilarious. Millie Vanilli is crazy. Child, no, for real. Okay, because baby, what the hell was that? Okay. You said I knew she would have to humble rock bottom. Yeah, that part. That part. Okay. If you don't humble yourself, God will sure will do it for you. Okay, no problem. He said I was just thinking the same thing about the hair. I don't think I've ever seen her wear anything this long. Oh yeah, that part. That part. She usually either got her hair braided up in them day Queen Latifah braids, or she, got like a wig on. One of the two. And I think this is the record for her having the hairstyle for the longest time. Okay. Been keeping that same wig, probably ain't even wash it, nothing. Child, okay. Just dirty. Just dirty. You guys, did you know Rican got shot 6 times? Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yep. Yeah, I heard about that. That's crazy. Yes, please hit the like for me, okay? Please and thank you. Has anyone checked her net worth lately? No, I haven't. I haven't. Let me do it right now though. Let's see what it says. Yeah. Right now it says 2 million. It says, but this is based on figures released in 2023. And her income is primarily from reality TV appearances and possibly music ventures. Okay. So we know, most of her money did come from the little bookings and stuff like that. But, a lot of the money she forked it over to Blueface. Okay. So really, even though it's her net worth, she really don't. All that basically went to Blueface, if you think about it. Okay. Now her income is primarily from social media. Okay. And little interviews or, live stream appearances and stuff, like if she's even getting something from that. Okay. I'm sure she got a little something for the sit down she did with Tesiki on Baddies. Okay, but other than that, I wouldn't say it's at 2 million. I wouldn't say it's at 2 million. Okay. Let's see. You said I'm wondering how Angel Reese and Angela Yee feels, right? Yeah, Google do be lying. I'm just telling y'all what it say. Yeah, no music, TV, no reality, none of that. The last time I checked a few days ago, but we know she don't got it no more. She definitely don't. She ain't got no millions sporting that stinky wig. Right, that part. Okay. Don't make no sense. Child, a mess. He said that's crazy. Blueface got to pay all the taxes on her money because they were in his name, child. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, you good. You're welcome, Sarah. He said scamming her fans. But I digress, right? Child, a mess. Yep, no glam squad. She don't even got no stylist no more, child. Now she was with what's the name? L for a little bit, but we ain't seen them since. Okay. She out here with her titties all out, child. Trying to call herself wearing all white. Okay. Now, I do believe that Chrisean, I do think she be on one. Okay. Still. And just being nosy, it says Blue is worth 4 million. Sound about right. Blueface is right about her fan base. Oh, bottom feeder, right? Big black toxic bottom feeders. Who was Rika, her friend? Rika, she is a rap artist, I guess you could say. She got a couple songs out there. I haven't really I've heard of her before, like before her and Krishaw started hanging out and stuff like that, but I never really could get into her music for real. Like it's not bad. Like it's definitely better than the BS Krishan be trying to call herself coming out with, but it's just not. I guess it's just not my cup of tea in particular. But yeah, for the most part, she is a rapper, I guess you could say. So yeah, what happened to her security? She was showing off, just promotion another lie to make her look good, right? Right, that part. Yeah, the yep, she did got that God's Child song with the Rican girl. Yeah. And then her label came out and was saying, she didn't get permission to even release that. So for her to be even out here performing it, it's kind of crazy too. Okay. Is she giving PDF always targeting kids? Yeah, right. Crazy work. But yeah, y'all. Okay, so that was her little middle school performance. All right. Now you already know the blogs be talking about this. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all another. viewpoint. Okay. Let's see. There you go. Oh, she look a mess. Okay. Here we go. All right. Shout out to Circus of Blues. It says Chrisean performed at a middle school today and Junior was spotted covered in a stroller. Okay.
Can I get a photo?
She is just loving this attention, okay? She's loving it. Boobies all out, bra all out, child. A miss. There's Junior, okay? In the same infant car seat that he's been staying in, okay? Peep that. Same infant car seat and stroller, all right? Baby feet probably touching the cup holder and everything, child. A miss. A miss. And she do look awfully big. She do look a little... No, what's going on here? Okay. Here's a better view. Okay. Child, she got the pumps on. Pump it up. Okay. But yeah, y'all, this kind of baffled me too, because why is this baby still in an infant car seat? Okay. He should be, at this point, he should be in a stroller facing forward. Okay. And sitting upright. Like, let's just be honest here. At 19 months. Okay. So I'm like, I cannot. Okay. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And it's really sad how this girl can sit here and be worried about a man. Like, she just don't know how to be alone. Okay. Instead of just taking some time out to focus on her child, doing what she needs to do for that child, period, point blank. Okay. That's why when it comes to her and Jaden, she could never compare to Jaden. Okay. Because at the end of the day, Jaden does what she needs to do for them babies. Okay. And she don't put them last. And that's just straight up. Okay. But let's check the comments here. Let's see what people are saying, okay? It says Mrs. Figgy is still wearing clothes like a sausage casing. She doesn't care if she has nip slips at the most inappropriate places. Anything for clout, right? Yeah, this is screaming slow in so many ways, right? She needs to get bigger clothes and bras. And still pushing that boy around like he's a newborn and he's almost 2. Right. Child, a mess. Why the F did they bring her to a middle school? She's the last person kids should look up to, right? Okay. Hello? Somebody said, what the hell had the nerve to call Jaden big? Right. Okay. Man, what the hell she got on? And she shouldn't have made fun of Jaden. Them Malone-shaped jeans be hitting. Now, oldest Junior, that looks like an infant stroller. It is an infant stroller. Okay. Is this the tour she was talking about? I'm so weak. So when someone said we need a role model to come talk to the kids, someone said, let's get Chrisean. Where is said school, right? Make it make sense, okay? Then she had to call her once again to get the baby. Shaking my head, walked out trying to run away. Exactly. Then why does Chrisean have Junior covered up like that? He needs to be able to see and breathe. This is not a good look for Chrisean, for her, or the baby. This opens the door for more questions, right? Okay, chest all out for middle schoolers. Exactly. Okay. And Junior will be a newborn baby forever. Yeah, sad, man. Sad, sad, sad. Okay. Let's watch it one more time.
Pakistan.
Can I get a photo?
Pakistan. Pakistan.
Can I get a photo?
Oh, a mess. Okay. Hi, miss. Let me check the comments really quick, y'all. Give me 1 second here. Oops. Hold on, y'all. You said she most definitely preggo. Yeah, I kind of think so too, honestly. I kind of think so too. You can't even walk in here, stub eyes. If we are women, we can see it, and we have bodies, right? That's true. Child. Yeah, that was so staged. That girl to ask for her photo, but she said to ask when I walked by. Since they were clowning her for stopping the other day, waiting for someone to ask her for a pic. But oh wow, and that's crazy, Ab Day. He said, "Why is the kid covered like a newborn?" Right? You think that's a pregnancy belly? Yeah. Low key, that is kind of what it's given. Okay. But right, like Junior is covered up. Like, I just hope the baby's okay. At least, you know. He says she is sick, can't even get him no help. Poor Junior, right? I feel so bad for him. Yeah, she's definitely sick. Definitely sick. And she covers him so no one could see the disability we are all talking about. Yeah, what? So they are AI Junior pics. Yeah, it's sad, man. Super sad. It's sad. Why does Junior even need to be there? Right? And she's gonna get tired of carrying him and having to change his diaper all throughout his life. Just sad. Yeah, super sad. It's unfortunate. You know. And yeah, it is gonna come a time pretty soon here where he's gonna get a little too heavy. She's gonna get tired of carrying him. Okay. Sorry, y'all. That's my stuffy making all that noise. I just hit my elbow on it. But yes, okay. No, you can't carry him forever. He doesn't need this anxiety, right? That part. Okay. He said, I know this outfit. What movie is that outfit from? Oh, you said Pretty Woman. Then why does she have to look a mess and everything, right? Oh, you said Legally Blonde. Oh yeah, it could have been Pretty Woman. Child, a mess. A mess. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Now, let me see. I think we covered. Yeah, we covered that. Okay, so that was the little middle school little situation that happened. Okay, caught herself quote unquote performing, and yeah, it was bad. Now, if it was a cool, like a decent performance, I would give her that. But you know, I'm being honest. I'm saying it was terrible. She wasn't even trying to sound like the track. Like she was just, you know, like almost like I don't even know how to describe it. But all I know is it was terrible. Okay, it was terrible. Don't quit your day job, okay? If you have one, child. But anyways, okay. Now let's get into yeah. Which one should we get into first? Um yeah, let's get into this real quick because why is she out here talking about okay? She done got a penthouse and acres of land, child. Oh, okay. A mess. Hold on, let me pull it up here for y'all real quick. Listen to this, y'all. One second. Ooh, the wrong thing. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen. Okay. Shout out to Kappa for likes. It says Chrisean Rock says Black 100's ex-wife Kim is her new manager. Also, she has moved on, has a penthouse, okay, and acres of land.
I already moved on. Got a penthouse, acres of land. Now Kim, which is Black 100 ex-wife, the blueprint of everything of why Blueface signed with Black 100 is Kim. She do all the business aspect behind everything, and she's a great person. That's why the restaurant is up now, because she did all the paperwork for it. She made sure it was done right. For real. Like, she a real one, bro. All right, cool. We're getting blessed right now. Like, behind closed doors, we haven't closed on anything, for real. I'm excited, tears of joy, but I kept that to myself.
Ciao. Okay, so now she talking about she's moved on. She's got she's got a penthouse and acres of land, child. Okay, here she go lying again, y'all. I mean, Jesus, does it ever end? This girl stays lying, and that's why I be so confused when people be like really listening to this girl. Okay, literally got to take everything she said with a grain of salt because for some reason she likes to lie. Okay, it's a lie all the damn time.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Okay.
The lies. There you go. This bitch.
The
I'm
lies.
telling you.
Okay. Constantly. Okay. It's crazy to me. Because she guaranteed if she had any of that, we would have had some sort of, oh, look at my new place, or, some sort of like receipt or something. Okay. Especially acres of land. I would have took a picture with me and the little, the little big oversized key they give you when you first buy land or like a new house or something like that. I'm gonna take a picture with that and post it. Didn't even do that. So that's how I know she's lying. Okay. Ain't no way. And especially at this point in your very much, okay, dreadful, okay, deteriorating career. All right. I'm pretty sure you can't afford that. You're not affording no acres of land. Okay. I'm sorry. No shade. No shade. I'm just saying. Okay. Let's just be real here. Okay. And I really would hope, you wouldn't make all these so-called purchases before, investing into your own son and his health and his needs. Okay. I'm just saying. But let's check the comments and see what people are saying about this. It says, the question is, why can't you move past Blueface Circle, regardless to her being WAC 100 ex-wife? Why couldn't you find outside management? And we know damn well you don't have no acres of land. You always been posting it all over social. Oh, you would have been posting it all over social media. Exactly. So please knock it off, that part. Okay. Acres of land in a penthouse is wow. What's wilder is Blue Pops is clearing out another room, which is a guest room at Blue House. And not one thing was in here for a baby, right? Right. Not the acres of land. What she do with the island, right? Right. Yeah, the ex-wife that was with Jaden and Blue when they bought the house, Blue gave Jaden, right? The ex-wife that called the police on her to be removed from the Blue Girls Clubhouse. She's so slow. Whole time Wack using Kim to get Chrisean far away from the entire business. Acres of Land is hilarious. Kim a goat for having her believe that. Right? He said, where's the island and beach house she bought? Right. The Penthouse got land, okay. He said, why'd you have to mention Blueface? Because as soon as one of them mentioned her, it's an uproar. Right, that part. And acres of land with a penthouse is like ocean front property in Arizona. From the front porch, you can see the sea. If you buy that, I will throw the Golden Gate in for free. Right. He says, I just thought about something. I remember when Blueface was trying to get you a penthouse. You said no, you didn't want that. You wanted a house. So now you're not too good for a penthouse and on those acres of land. Now you should build your sister restaurant on. I'm weak. Yeah, that's true. He did try to offer her a high rise like penthouse type of home. Okay. Child. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess, okay. It's like she just be trying so hard to try and flex on any and everybody, okay? Like, is it really flexing if you gotta lie about it? Okay. If you gotta lie about it, baby, yeah. That's lame. That's lame. Okay. You trying so hard to keep up with an image that she just can't keep up with. Okay. Trying to keep up with the Joneses in them. Okay. A mess. A mess. Okay. Let me check y'all's comments really quick here. And we'll move on. Said that in the same sentence as wow. She really don't think before speaking. Right. Never. Never. He said mentally she's messed up. Is sitting there doing lives like Mick China. Absolutely. Okay. She's deranged. She absolutely is. I thought you bought it, Chrisean. Right. Okay. Hold on one second. Yes, girl. It's a lie all the time. Okay. All the time. He said all shade. They keep saying she's the clout because people talk about her. Nah, she lucky MF's talking about her. Exactly. Yep. You right. Oh, you said acres of land on the penthouse. Okay, Chrisean, we believe you right. Child. Can't even get her lies straight, okay? I think that's where she doing the not more than the coco. I'm in love with the coco. And she can't even go live on her own. Where's the money coming from for this stuff, right? Hello? That's what I'm saying. Like, no. Chrisean, you are low key dried up a little bit, okay? Like even Tesiki, she making way more money than Chrisean right now. Oh yeah, for sure. They done got her a car and everything. Got her a Rolls Royce at that. Okay, she definitely getting to her coins. Okay, and let's see Zeus gift a lot of people, but never Chrisean. Interesting. Okay. Yes, hit that like. Okay, please and thank you. Hey, Aretha. Instead of Sean, we're honest. You'd be more relatable. That part, she don't understand that. She do not understand that. And every time she be lying on live, you notice Junior makes sounds right after. Low key, huh? Right, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You heard Junior getting SSI checks, child. Probably, allegedly. Okay. Yes, a mess. A mess. Like, why would you even say that? Okay. She's trying to ish on Blueface so bad. That's what it's giving. I'm gonna show him who he done abandoned or left behind, whatever the hell she want to say. Okay, child, a mess. A mess. Okay. Now let me show y'all this little clip of China because China was insinuating that somebody within the Malones is possibly pregnant. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. All right. So shout out to Kappa for likes. It says Krishan's sister McChina confirms that someone is pregnant. Who's gonna watch the babies? Okay.
Y'all is not gonna believe this. So I'm not even gonna say nothing yet. All I'm gonna say is, guess who pregnant, y'all? Man, oh my goodness. And that's kind of, I was kind of a little happy about that, but I'm like, dang, I don't know. But like I said, we fertile like my mother, so Man, anybody want to take a guess? And guess who is pregnant? I said, oh my goodness. But yeah, it was confirmed last night.
Okay, so who could she be referring to, y'all? All right. Who could she possibly be referring to? Now, a lot of people have been speculating that it could be Chrisean, okay? Because she does for sure. She looks pregnant, in my opinion. Like, yeah, has she gained some weight? Absolutely. But for me, I feel like the stomach is too round. I feel like when it's round like that, it could most likely, it could be a pregnancy, allegedly. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Now, as far as China goes, I'd be kind of taking what she be saying with a grain of salt as well because, she's not exactly the most trusted source out there, okay? When it comes to this whole, you know, Malone family, okay? But I guess we shall see, y'all. I guess we shall see. Let's check the comments really quick here. It says, I don't believe anything any one of them have to say, especially Krishan and China. I'm not even going to say anything yet and proceeds to say somebody's pregnant. Right. Right. China don't know anything. Talk about it was confirmed last night. She read the same post we read when Krishan wrote, that's my baby daddy. And she just trying to get Blue and the internet to talk about her. Right. Yeah. China runs whatever the internet runs with. Yes, we don't care. Justice for Ronnie, that part. And China is mentally challenged. Only believe Tessa Hell, or even Chastity is more credible than China, right? Or even if Krishan is pregnant, Figgy is not the daddy, right? Is she making her moves because she knows time is running out? Those close in on her for Ronnie's red rum, right? Does she act like a fan more than a sister? Sure do. I don't think Krishan is pregnant and she was just drinking. And just because you're fertile doesn't mean you should be having kids if you can't love and care for them properly. That part. Hello? Okay. They're trying to be lying. She do. Krishan and her family think she bigger than the program. Krishan fell off. She's about to ruin his life. Yeah, I wish Blue would have not made Rock famous. Okay. Child, a hot mess. A hot mess. What y'all think? Do y'all think it could be Krishan? Do y'all think it could be one of the other sisters? I know somebody has said they felt like it could either be Chastity or Tessiki. Okay. So I guess we shall see what happens. Let me check the comments really quick. He said this girl just lie all the time. Are you looking like a has-been? Are you back at the bottom where you started? You was always calling people broke and cloud chasing, right, Bridget? That part. That part. That's why I don't too much, feel bad at all. And she knows he's gonna do her in, and I hope he doesn't. Yeah, me to set up right. They said, "Oh, they said Zeus didn't get Tesiki that car. It was a lie." Interesting. You said probably all of them pregnant. Yeah, it was 2 round. Am I tripping or what? Okay. And it's funny because even way before, the pregnancy rumors started going around, I literally have pointed that out to you guys. I'm like, did y'all see that? Because I seen a little snippet from the live stream that she was on with what's the name? Tylil, I think his name was Tylil or something like that. Young brother. But basically she had lifted her like arms really far up. And I had showed y'all, I paused it and everything. I'm like, yo, like why it look like she kind of pregnant right here? Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. I know somebody remember that. And justice for Ronnie, justice for Ronnie, absolutely, absolutely, justice for Ronnie, please. And justice for that baby. Okay, this is an overall sad situation. Okay, Taseki got a funny looking man. Yeah, she do. You see, he definitely can do better, but they love dirt neck. I'm so weak. Yeah, she could definitely do better. Now I heard she was dating Shorty, a Shorty. I don't know how true that is, but yeah. So I guess you could say it's kind of an upgrade, if you will. She's never worn tops that fit, never. Tops, bras, girl, nothing. Not nan, nothing. He said another baby that's really active will definitely drive her mad. Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I'm like, girl, you not need no more kids right now. Okay. Respectfully, like, come on now. Can't take care of the first one. Okay. Because bottom line, that baby has not been meeting any milestones. Okay. And that should have been a red flag a long time ago to, meet up with his pediatrician and see, what's going on. You know, just something I could do for him, something. Okay. But every time we see her with this child, it just doesn't give she's happy to be there or she loves being a mom. Okay. I'm just saying from what I've observed, okay? From the outside looking in. Yeah, no more kids. Don't need them. Always in underwear on live is crazy work. Yeah, it is. Even while you praying. Okay, it's crazy. You think Rashawn is pregnant? I low-key think so too. And I honestly feel like this Figgy dude, okay? I feel like he been around for a little minute. I think she been talking to him on the low. Okay. For sure. And she trying to play like she's celibate. Like, girl, please. Girl, please. Okay. Not buying it. Not buying it at all. Okay.
You know what? I'm trying to stay positive, but this bitch is getting on my nerve.
Okay. But yeah, y'all. All right. So moving right along, let's go ahead and get into this little clip. Let me see. Yeah, let's go to here. Because why was she on live stream basically saying she been lit all day, y'all? Okay. What you mean by lit? Okay. Okay, hold on, let me pull it up here. Cause I was like, did she really just say that? Okay, know you on camera, right? Wait, let me share my screen, y'all, so you can see. All right, shout out to and some more. Okay, somebody said she was stumbling back to the car. Okay, says Chrisean admits she was quote unquote lit all day when she introduced Figgy to her brothers. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Let's check it out, y'all. Ooh, let me make this bigger for y'all, actually. 1 second.
Huh? You good? You can. Come on, who on the rest?
I'll be honest, Terrence. I've been lit all day. PD, why you talking shit? Let me talk to myself.
No. You good, Twin?
I know you're feeling right.
You good, Twin? I am, man. I ain't even trying to put that in the video. Don't put that in the video. I ain't gonna put that in the video, Twin.
Yo.
Don't put that in the video. I ain't gonna put that in the video. It's funny as hell. He talking about something. He way back there. He talking about something.
I have a fucking headache.
Don't put that in the video, Twin. Don't put that in the video.
Like a migraine.
Ooh, you gotta send me these. These getting posted on my mama. Airdrop them. Hey, come on, you gotta send me. Yeah, do that for me. Shut the ball.
Huh?
You good? You can. Come on, who on the rest?
I'll be honest, Terrence. I've been lit all day. PD, why you talking shit? Let me talk to myself.
No.
I've been lit all day. Okay. Here he go. Okay. Coughing up something. Getting sick. All right. So it's definitely giving. They was probably drinking, doing something. Okay. I'm surprised she pushing Junior because in the video I seen it was Deja. You know, Deja's giving the new Marsh, okay? That's her new babysitter. That's her new caregiver. That's her new maid. All that. Okay. Child, a mess. A mess. You know, and it is against her probation. And she not supposed to be doing none of that. None of the sort. Okay. So at this point, I'm wondering where the damn PO is. Okay. I know you be seeing this type of stuff. Okay. And that's why she feels so invincible now. She can get away with anything because nobody's holding this girl accountable. This is like literally maybe, fourth, fifth time, maybe more than that she has blatantly violated her probation. Okay. Okay. So make that make sense. But anyways, let's check the comments to see what people are saying. It says, girl, I know for sure that's not Junior Stroller. Way on the other side, child. And she's not really happy, but we'll move on from Blue because she knows he gets out of jail soon and she don't want to get exposed for her conditions. Blue is not the father, so she will try to do anything to keep the truth hidden. She knows it's a chance that Junior can get swabbed once Blue gets out. She is all calculated, right? Right, that part. Yeah, but I thought the baby changed Christopher. No, wait, Joe changed Christopher. No, church changed Christopher. Back to the streets of Baltimore, a sloppy drug mess, just like Charlotte. And now her holding her niece and CJ in the stroller alone. Yep. Sure did. It's I sure hope Junior wasn't in that stroller all over there by himself, like nobody loved him. Yeah, it's sad, man. Imagine being drunk all day with college students and your baby and you're not in college yourself. Her fans got to be gearing up for all the reaching they finna be doing to cover this mess up. Right. Yeah, Hopkins got evicted trying to be head blogger for Crash Out Rock. Now look at her being used for clout, baby disabled, homeless, same wig for 2 months ago. Yep. Doing free shows at middle schools. For her, not hitting $1 billion baby was the clout, right? Right. Clock it. Clock it. Okay. And she's that dope fiend, auntie that changes men often and ends up in rehab just as often too. I know for a fact Krishan and her girlfriend sleep through Junior's needs. And he could be crying in the middle of the night and I could see them knocked out, sleeping through it all. That she should not be pushing that stroller either. Couple more steps and she would have pushed the baby into the street. Child. Mm-mm. So she got her family up there on campus and Junior over there on the other side of the field forgot about. Yeah, sad man. Said nothing worse than Blueface getting passed around the prison. Yeah, it's him just hacking and throwing up, then going to hug her and kiss on her right. Right. He said, don't put that in the video. I ain't gonna put that on their twin. Yeah, some park and Junior being wheeled around in that baby stroller all the time. Junior rolling down the hill, praying someone save him from this lady. Right. Yes, I is. It says, poor baby, diaper probably ain't been changed all day, and I know he hungry. If she getting lit while Ronnie Jr. over in the stroller, let him out of that infant stroller. This is what Ronnie was trying to warn us about, right? All right, damn, she about to turn that boy into a drunk. Right, that part. Okay. Yes, I miss. You know? Poor Junior was kind of all by himself, okay? It's sad. And that's the thing with her and Blueface too. Like, I feel like they just don't know how to be alone. They always feel like they need somebody, or like it's just it don't make no damn sense. It ain't ever been that serious, okay? But I digress. Let me go ahead and check what y'all saying in the comments. 1 second, okay? We were talking about she been lit all day. We already knew you was doing something. Okay, you could tell. You could tell. No. And her little stud muffin was live talking about he was asking somebody for the yes. Okay. Now to me that sounded like it could have been referring to like pills or something like that. Okay, in my opinion. So he's probably a pill head. Okay. 1 second. Um 1 second, y'all. He said, holding him like a 3-month-old. Yeah, that boat video was crazy. Yeah, it was super crazy. It really was. Unbelievable. He said it doesn't take long for Krishan. She's very clingy. Oh, yeah, for sure. Too clingy. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard he was 20. I heard he was a little bit older than that. At this point, I don't know his exact age. And then cover him at almost 2 in a stroller. Yeah, that's a hot mess. But look, the Rock fans are gonna sit here and make it seem like it's normal. Okay. We need to mind our business. No. Okay. I'll mind my business when I see this baby actually get some help. Okay. And then seeing this baby in good hands for real. And they must know each other for a long time. Yeah. Then this past week. I think so too. I think she's been talking to him on the low. I do. Hey Natty. You been in the bushes? Okay, love. Hey. You say he puts it in the video. Even if they did, it solidified that she was either using Blue for clout with Tylil or she not as serious about him and he don't give a right. Right, that's true. I'm sure she been knowing old boy. Yep, she lashed to him too fast. She sure did. Yeah, he been around. I definitely believe that, and nobody could tell me otherwise. That part. She said loud and clear, lit all day. Her face shows it, and weight gain. Exactly. Hello. You could tell. You didn't have to say nothing, girl. We already knew. Okay. Okay. You said lit is loving immediate attention. I'm so weak, especially since it was Javon's B-Day party. Right. And she better learn how to love herself before looking for a man to. Exactly. Exactly. You got to. You got to. Or you're going to fall on your face every time. And she sound drunk and he throwing. Yeah, that part. Okay. So when Blue say Junior not his, she gonna say he has a dad, no accountability. Right, none at all. You already know. You already know. If she wants to be in the blogs and will do anything to get it done after that middle school Yahweh situation. Right, Cece? I still can't believe she went up there and did that. Okay. Honey. It says you can't just take a baby on a boat that way unless you on the boat, but like they don't seem to know the danger of water. Yeah. Right. When I see Junior in these weird situations, I just don't know how to get away with it. I just don't know how they get away with it. Right. It's unbelievable. It really is. You said obviously she was high off Jesus. You know it.
That's good, bro. On.
Yeah. And she was high off Jesus, huh? I am screaming. He said mothers know that ain't gonna work unless they're asleep at that age, right? He said that boy Figgy is a bum. Anytime you put on a bitch chain, that was yeah. To the last ninja, yeah, I totally agree, Cece. Absolutely. Like weird flex, man. Weird flex. Okay. For real. Is she exposing Junior too much? So many people handle him. Exactly. Exactly. It's sad. It really is. You made Yahweh. You said shout out Jesus is dangerous, right? Child, y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. But yeah, y'all, child, amen. Amen. Okay. I think wait a minute. I think Circus of Blues had the same footage. Oh no. But yeah. Okay. Like pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. Okay. She over here openly admitting, talking about she zooted it, okay? She zooted it. I'm starting to see spaceships on Bankhead looking ass, okay? All I gotta say is, where's the PO? Why are they not doing their jobs? Okay. And why is this baby getting no help? Now, tomorrow, I'm going to show y'all the full clip because Junior was by himself in a stroller for a very long, significant amount of time, okay? And I'm not really tripping off of her being at the park with people, doing races and stuff like that. My thing was, why haven't you went over to the stroller one time to see if the baby was okay, if he needed anything, if his diaper was wet? Like, you didn't even go to check on him not one time. Okay, so to me, that's crazy. That is what gets me, okay? As a mother, if I have a young baby like that, okay, I almost said infant, but the baby not even an infant. He's a toddler, okay, but still sitting in infant strollers and stuff, car seats, all that. Okay, I'm gonna check on my baby. I'm going to, especially if there's not anybody watching him, okay, because really it wasn't. Deja stood there for a little bit, but she walked away real quick. Okay. And that's why I feel like she low-key using that Deja girl too. That's why I said I feel like she's the new Marsh. I feel like she gonna, she gonna use her out. She gonna use her up as much as she can. But yeah, I just thought it was really crazy how not one time did she even think about that baby. She didn't even go check. Like, Junior, you okay? Something. Okay. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But we'll watch the full clip next show, which is tomorrow. Okay. Or today rather, because it's already midnight where I'm at. Okay. But other than that, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Okay. That is the end of the show for tonight. Thank you so much for pulling up, y'all. I so greatly appreciate it. And I really hope y'all enjoyed the show. Okay, shout out to my love buzz, period. Y'all already know what it is. Okay, I love y'all so much. Thank you for everything. Seriously, okay? I really, really appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit that like on y'all way out. And also be sure to join the Discord if you're interested. We did start a book club and we are doing a juice cleanse starting next month, which is around the corner at this point, okay? But other than that, y'all, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's night. And we will be back tomorrow. Okay. So stay safe, take care, and be blessed, y'all. Bye.